So here we have our friendly soda stream, which takes ordinary water and makes it effervescent and bubbly. So if your family is like a lot of people, whether it's Coca-Cola or something, you like having your beverage in an aluminum can, which is not so good for you. But what would your choices be if you or your child want to have something cold and refreshing with a little bite to it, but it's not loaded with high fructose corn syrup or other bad things for you? Well, I have a solution. As a grandmother, I've explored this because I'm also a pretty health conscious grandma. So in the olden days, I used to use the soda stream, and I would add one of the many flavors that you can buy, which it's got 4 different kinds of sugar when you read the label. But I'll show you what I do. So first we're going to take the regular water, which I just put in the refrigerator. And you know, if you've used a soda stream before that you make like 3 or 4 times, it's going to be noisy. So I'll see you when it's finished. Okay, so I've just carbonated the water with the soda stream. It's nice and bubbly. And I'm adding it here. Now, in the olden days, as a grandmother, I made sure there were lots of root beer floats around the house, and this is what we used to make the root beer. But if I read the label, it's terrible. It's got 4 kinds of sugars in the first 5 ingredients. So a healthier version would be to use stevia, which is a plant-based sugar. And when you go to the grocery store or health food store, you can buy it now in different flavors, such as root beer. So I can substitute carbonated water and just a few drops of stevia with root beer flavoring to it. And it's going to taste like the bad stuff. Ooh, yeah. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is how to make it look like root beer. It smells like root beer and it tastes like root beer, but it's not brown colored yet. Oh my goodness, that's really good. It's almost a little bit like a cream soda, but it smells like root beer, and that puts it over the edge to make it root beer. So isn't that a nice healthy choice that you can do with your children or your family? You can buy this in orange, in berries, in peppermint, in lemon, lots of flavors. Bon appetit. Okay, here's another item for our water party. We have tea parties, we should have water infusion parties. So we start again with our carbonated water, our seltzer water. Woohoo! And this time, we're going to add like half a lemon. I had a small handful of blueberries, and 2 or 3 leaves or sprigs of basil. Now, doesn't that, it looks pretty, and I think it's going to taste good too. Oh yeah. And of course, the longer you let this sit, the more the flavors will meld together. So you can make up, this is an individual portion when you want a little lift, or you can make it in a bigger container and have it available on the kitchen counter for whomever walks by. So happy drinking.